Check 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sound check 1, 2, 3. Headset number 1. Headset number 1. St. Pius X at Maryville, November 10th, 2023. Live at the Hound Pound. Coming to you from Northwest Missouri. Check 1, 2, 3. Announcer headset. Check 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Anybody out there on the SPX Warrior Football Network? I'm looking at you, Captain Termini. Check 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Announcer.
You don't even talk about the Fox anymore. I can't. This isn't coming through.
Because you're
Muted?
You're muted there.
I said nobody talking about the Fox anymore. You used to get your voice open with the Fox. Remember that?
With the Fox? No.
You
What
do
do you?
the vowels like
The foxtrots. What I can't remember what you used to say.
Yeah, what was that?
It was a warming up your voice thing.
Yeah, I can't remember.
You did it every time.
We'll go. Gosh, I don't
you've
remember.
come a long way. That's how old you become.
Well,
you don't remember 4 years
we're
ago.
seniors, right? This is our 4th year.
Yeah,
And by seniors, I
wanna
mean senior citizens.
I'm a redshirt senior, though.
You coming back for a 5th year?
well, let's see how today goes.
All right, very
No.
good. Well, it looks like Mike
Anyone
1 is
liking
good. Yeah. We got father-in-law. We got Aunt Kathy Bonadonna. Yeah, you're on. Did you guys hear Dave, too? Headset
no,
number
Dave's
2.
not talking.
Dave,
No.
Dave's not here,
No.
man.
Dave who? Dave's talking about a fox.
Yep, I think we're good.
All right.
All right, Warrior Football Network. We're going to hit mute for a little bit here, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes. See you then. Good evening, St. Pius X football fans. You're looking live onto what the locals affectionately call the Hound Pound on the campus of Maryville High School in Maryville, Missouri. We'll be kicking off tonight's district championship game between the St. Pius X Warriors and the Maryville Spoofhounds in a few minutes. I'm Brett Sharp, and with me on the color commentary is Dave Mosh. You ready to go, Dave?
I can feel it tonight, Brett. Yes, sir.
For sure. I really didn't even need to ask. I knew you were ready to go, Mr. Mosh.
We've been talking during the week.
My goodness. All right, Dave. Well, let's get everybody caught up on what has brought us here tonight. So last week, the St. Pius X Warriors punched their ticket to the district championship game by eliminating the Chillicothe Hornets 51-6, while again breaking more offensive records along the way. How about this? Tommy Hutzler breaks the single-season receiving yards mark last week, putting up 960 receiving yards on the season, breaking a 3-year-old mark of 892 yards held by David Dieters. And not to be outdone, sophomore quarterback Hudson Bailey broke a couple more records of his own. A couple of Mosh records here, Dave, set by your son Jack back in 2021. Jack had the passing TDs in a season record, which was 30. Hudson's now at 34. And 2,145 passing yards in a season was the old mark set by Jack Mosh a couple years ago. And Hudson is now sitting at 2,335 yards for the season. Tremendous year for the Warriors and a tremendous year for that Warrior offense. Now, our hosts tonight, the Maryville Spoofhounds, come into the game with a 9-1 record. The only blemish on their record coming in week 1 to Blair Oaks, losing by a score of 41-14. So that means the Hounds are coming into tonight's game riding a 9-game winning streak after defeating Cameron last week in the district semifinals, 47-8. And oh, by the way, folks, don't forget these two teams played in week 4 in what everyone calls an instant classic, a 46-42 victory by Maryville in which over 1,000 combined offensive yards were gained by these two teams. So now the stage is set for this district championship matchup between the St. Pius X Warriors and the Maryville Spoofhounds. So, Dave, I'd love to hear about your keys to SPX victory for tonight.
Got a few ideas for you, Brett, but let's start with this. 77 days. That's the last time the Spoofhounds lost.
Mercy.
August, my friend, August.
Calendar math.
So I'm one of those guys that likes the mind games of sports. Winning is 100% a mentality, right?
Sure.
There is no doubt. Every guy in green down there knows one thing, the feeling of victory. They know how to win. So they got a big challenge ahead of them, though. Team on the far side, right? St. Pius. I think St. Pius is bringing something a little bit different today. So how do you get over that challenge if you're St. Pius saying, hey, we got to overcome a team that hasn't lost since August? First thing, I think we better control the time of possession.
Sure.
What a shootout last time, right?
Right.
Let's keep a good offense off the field and keep our offense on the field.
I like it.
The other thing is we saw some breakdowns in the game previously.
Sure.
Let's have some good assignment football and wrap up.
Right.
You know.
Good team tackling.
Team tackling. Maybe a little different attack with a wrinkle.
Right.
And then when you're talking about Maryville, with all due respect to everybody else on the field, we got to contain Mr. Quinlan, right?
Oh, for sure.
I mean, he is a special player. He showed it last game. He showed it through the whole season. And keep in mind, their loss is to Blair Oaks.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
they're playing a schedule.
Yep.
But we're in for a heavyweight battle here today, guys. I think at the end of the day, who blinks? That one big play.
Right.
Who has it? Who gives it up?
Maybe
And
something on special teams.
Yes,
Maybe
and-
a turnover.
You know, an extra series.
Right.
Not a field goal and 6 points. Those types of things.
Yes.
So those are my thoughts. But you could throw it all out the window, Brett.
Right.
Game on, my friend. Game on.
We could be in store for another instant classic, yes. I tell you, Dave, yeah, practice felt just a little bit different this week. You could just feel there was just a little more, just everything happened a little quicker. It was a little more crisp, a little more intensity.
Well, two things that are consistent with this week. One, Brett and I still don't know who's kicking off.
Right.
And two,
That's what we do.
Coach Webb for Maryville. clearly a master of the mental game.
Sure.
All over the papers and the quotes, we're fortunate to be on the field with St. Pius.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I think I agree with that. But I think we're also fortunate to be on the field with Maryville. But from the standpoint of these two teams are supposed to be in this game.
Yep, exactly, right. Yeah, they finished 1 and 2 in this district for a reason, right?
Yeah, and by the way, our guy, Coach Simone, pretty good at the mental game, too.
Right. All right. Well, here's our clue, Dave. Warriors are kicking off.
Normally, that's what we default to that.
We adjust on the fly
You know,
and see who brings their kicker out.
After 4 years, maybe in that 5th year, we'll figure out to watch the toss.
Oh, man. Checking in early here on the Warrior text line. Big bro, Harrison Bailey, checking in from Justin, Texas. Saying hi. Thanks for watching, Harrison.
Make an appearance sometime, Harrison. Big H.
And Julian Abella kicking south to north, fielded just inside the 10. Looks like Delton Davis over there. Check that. That is Wyatt Garner, who finds a seam up that far sideline across the 45-yard line.
Yeah, that's the return that Maryville wanted. Looks like our 12th man, that defensive sideline. We need to push him out.
Right. So Julian did put that in a nice spot,
Yes.
kind of between the sideline and the numbers there. But we got to cover it, boys.
Good start on field position for Maryville. See how St. Pius comes out.
So senior quarterback, 3-year starter, Derek Quinlan brings the Spoofhounds to the line in a 2x2 formation. If you haven't watched Maryville football in a while, folks, that's right. They're in a 2x2. You won't see much wing T from this edition of the Hounds. And Lawan Toledo lowers a shoulder into Hound ball carrier Don Allen.
I was going to say both of them lowered a shoulder. That was quite the collision for play one. No huddles.
8-yard pickup for Allen. It's 2nd and 2. Hounds early on here in Warrior territory. Far side, Quinlan to Allen. Brought down quickly by Charles Ross. Looks like Allen picked up maybe a yard. It's going to be 3rd and a short 1.
You know, it's too long ago that we knew that Maryville would run the ball here. That's not them anymore.
No.
Now you better be, on your toes, ready for anything.
Right, so with the emergence of Quinlan his sophomore year, they started spreading things out and have just done more so every year.
I thought Pius had a great push, but it looks like Maryville found the 2 yards.
Yeah, needed about a yard there. Warriors did get a good push, but it wasn't exactly in the gap where we needed to be as the Hounds moved the sticks early on here.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was a guess or that was the gap that was open and we sealed it.
Right. So Tucker Turner picks up about 3 yards. The Hounds are at the Warrior 46 with a new set of downs, 1st and 10. Under center, rare sight here.
Oh.
Quinlan looks to run. Gable Gross does a nice job staying at home. Limits Quinlan to a 6-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 4.
So there's wrinkle number 1.
Right,
Not something we were seeing a lot of in the past, if at all.
Yeah, right when I was going on and on about how they've adjusted their offense.
Well, they did. They adjusted
They
to the running
adjusted again.
quarterback.
Quinlan and Turner in the backfield. Looked like a false start far side there. Not called. Quinlan flushed out of the pocket.
Trip.
Who got a hand on him there? That's my man, freshman Jamel Holman.
Big hand on him there.
Nice sack. Quinlan looked like he had some green grass in front of him there, Dave, but Jamel gets a big mitt on that right ankle and brings him down.
Yeah, when you talk about run defense, there's 2 types of run defense. Full run defense and quarterback run defense.
Right.
You got to defend both.
Yeah, with Mr. Quinlan, you certainly do. 3rd and 7 here for the Hounds. Warriors looking to bring some pressure. And they do. Pretty well picked up by the Hounds. Delton Davis hauls in that pass, but
short.
Turner White is right on time with the coverage, brings down Davis. Shy of the line to gain. It looks like 4th and 3.
100% going for it. Always were anyway, if they got any positive yards. I think you might see a draw. You could see a rollout here.
Yeah, Quinlan always a threat to run a little QB draw. Looking to throw.
He's going to roll left.
Slant's taken away. He does have a lot of room. Doggone it. So we do give up the first down there. Charles Ross brings down Quinlan and limits the damage.
You know, give Quinlan credit. Defense was solid there.
Right.
Coverage was down the field. There was containment. He just broke out.
Yeah, found that soft spot.
He made the only play that was available.
Sure. Maryville stays in the 2x2. Quinlan flanked by Tucker Turner, senior running back. Sends Allen in motion. Looking deep. He's got him. Doggone it. Quinlan connects with Wyatt Garner. Garner does a nice job hauling that pass in. He was down at the 1 yard line.
Executed play perfectly.
Yeah, exploited a soft spot there in the Warriors secondary.
Yeah, well, he got behind. The receiver got behind, and he threw up a ball and said, go catch it.
Right.
A catchable ball.
Yeah, Garner showed a nice burst of speed there. Hounds come under center. Wing T formation. Give to Turner. Turner, I'm sorry, yep. Touchdown, Hounds. Not Tucker Turner. Listed as number 46, which we don't have on the roster here. So, mystery spoof hound
secret weapon
scores the first points of the ball game here with 8:17 to go in the first. 6-zip.
Hey,
Maryville.
Brett, did you think this was going to be a shutout?
No, I didn't think it was going to be a shutout.
Okay, so
I really didn't want to see Maryville score on the first possession.
On that type of drive, too, a steady drive
Yeah.
with different looks.
Yeah, stacking first downs one after another.
But if you remember the last game, the percentage was the team with the ball was going to score.
Right.
You know, not a lot of turnovers on downs or punts.
Right. Nope.
But you're right. That was a statement drive. But hey, did you get a chance to watch the Chiefs last weekend when they were in Germany?
Honestly, no, I didn't, Dave.
All right. Well, their first drive was scripted as good as you'll ever see.
Okay.
I think they'll tell you after that we didn't do it quite as well.
Right.
This might have been a bit of a scripted drive.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Pushed the right buttons and everything worked.
Well, even on the breakdown, Quinlan or others made a play.
Right. All right. Well, we're going to set up for the kickoff here, Dave, and we'll take a minute to thank our business partner, Zone 6 Fitness, for their support. Zone 6 Fitness in North Kansas City provides top-of-the-line equipment and dedicated personnel. Come work out on your own in their 32,000 square foot facility featuring a 50-yard turf surface, or in one of their group classes that uses heart rate technology, or with one of their personal trainers dedicated to getting you results. Zone 6 Fitness will help you set attainable goals and then help you achieve those goals, whether it's weight loss, muscle growth, increased endurance, or anything else. Zone 6 Fitness will help get you there. Zone 6 Fitness, your journey starts in the zone.
Interesting kickoff right
Little
there.
pooch kickoff here, but it is whistled down. Flag on the play.
It's either an offsides or they kick before the whistle.
Right. So this linesman on the near side here wants to check with the lead official on what he saw, make sure it was a violation. Going to pick up the flag. Nope, that was a legal kick, but it was
Wrong
whistled
spotted?
down.
Maybe they had it on the wrong spot?
So they'll have to re-kick.
Is that what it is, though? Did they maybe have it on the wrong yard line for the kickoff?
No. Well,
Why are we kicking off at the... All right, I'm
no,
not-
you kick at the 40. They weren't on the 45, were they?
He waved off the flag. I think he may have missed...
He just wanted to stop. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
I think
okay.
they may have... We'd have to go back and watch the
Right,
tape.
right.
You know, that tells you my age. Watch the tape.
Yeah, I say the same thing.
Same formation. Same look.
Yeah, a little short pooch here.
That's dangerous.
Fielded by the Warriors at the 35. I believe that's Lawan Toledo who fielded that. Yep, that was Lulu.
And Maryville did the thing we talked about. Push him out of bounds.
12th man, right?
That's right.
Hey, wanted to say hi to the entire Canavan family. enjoying the Warrior Football Network. They're all watching in Parkville tonight. Hey, here's something nice. They love hearing Sharp and Mosh on the call.
We'll take it. Thank you.
Thanks for checking in, guys.
Take it. You might want to frame that.
Put that on my resume.
A pass play.
Bailey
Oh.
to Hutzler.
Knee down.
Hutzler's knee was down, but it looks like Tommy and Hudson hooked up for about a 5-yard pickup there. Make it 2nd and 5.
Interesting. The kind of maybe trying to soften the defense early. Don't want to get anything over the top.
Right. Body blows, right?
Oh, good run.
Bailey to Cascone.
Attaboy
Up
there.
the gut on the trap play goes Cascone from the 41 into Hound territory. 9, that's a 14-yard pickup for the junior running back. Warriors quickly get to the line. Gonna try it again. Larry does a nice job keeping his feet churning.
Let's go back to their kickoff for a second. Coach Webb was noted as saying, hey, the special teams for St. Pius is solid. He's totally right.
Sure.
I'm not sure you want to give up the field position. You're worried about a return.
That's the trade-off. Yeah, exactly.
And we have a quick strike offense, so
It's a real conundrum there.
for sure.
How do you play that?
I feel like I give these to you just so you can show off your vocabulary. You know, we'll have a spelling bee later.
It's a dilemma. It's a predicament. It's a
Yes.
pickle. It's a conundrum.
Yeah, it's a walking thesaurus. Get outside. Get outside, Larry. Good. Oh, good hit.
Outside toss play goes to Cascone. He finds the edge of the Hound defense. A little shy of the line to gain. He gets across the 40-yard line.
So an early indication that St. Pius is looking for maybe some downhill running early and try to put some pressure on the defense.
Right.
Maybe open up the offense in a different way because
Sure.
our offense is open.
Yeah.
It's just maybe a different look early.
Yeah. 3rd and 2 here for the Warriors. First 3rd down test.
There you go. Got
Cascone
it.
gets his number called, and he lunges across the 35-yard line, picks up a 1st down, move the sticks, SPX.
Very nice interior blocking to open the hole.
Yeah, nice job by that front line once again.
And
1st and 10, SPX at the Maryville 33. Counter play. Cascone gets to the 30-yard line. That's another 3-yard pickup.
you know, we've over the season and many seasons we talk about how running backs get warmer and warmer and, you know, shiftier and shiftier as the game goes, especially in cold weather.
Oh, yeah.
You know, your body gets going. You don't feel the cold
Right.
like the first snap.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely football weather here tonight, folks.
That's what Mr. Lee told me, and I was walking in. He said, what a night for football. I said, well, let's see some fireworks.
About 40 degrees. The flag is not moving at all. No wind here. Just a perfect night. 2nd and 7.
They have a very interesting matchup out here with Rotterman. He's much bigger than the defender.
Sure. Yeah, definitely a height difference here on the bottom of your screen.
Got slants there, over the tops there.
Bailey
Oh, he slipped.
regains his footing.
Oh.
Can't connect with Hutzler. Falls incomplete. We'll go to 3rd and 7 here.
Yeah, we'll have to. I don't think there's any field condition there. His foot didn't set. And by the way, he threw a rope basically on his front foot.
Right.
A pretty strong arm.
Speaking of completions coming into the game tonight, Hudson Bailey just needs 4 more completions to break another one of your boys' records.
Well, he already has 1 or 2 in the receptions already.
Pass completions in a season, yeah. He's got the 1 to Hutzler. Looking for a second here. There's number 2. Another 1 to Hutzler. Get a nice spot here. Looks like we are moving the sticks. 1st down, SPX.
Well, Hudson had some time there. He set his feet and threw the ball like he was throwing from third base. Just a frozen rope across the diamond. Happened to be on a football field.
So down to the 22 go the Warriors. Bailey and Cascone in the backfield.
Got a 1st down on that play.
We do.
There it is.
Another power play. Flag on the play. Cascone does get across the 20 down to the 18.
Unique spot where the flag would be thrown from.
Yeah. So 4-yard pickup right now for the Warriors. And we got a personal foul, face mask going against the Hounds. So Cascone's 6th carry of the night. He's got 32 yards. Tack on another, well, half the distance to the goal. He's going to take the Warriors down to the Maryville 9.
You know, we really didn't talk about it because you never talk about the negatives, but big penalties are a huge part of a game like this.
Sure, yeah.
Huge part.
Can be a real swing here.
Yes.
So the Warriors with the dreaded 1st and goal from the 9. Bailey gives to Cascone. The Hound defense stiffens. Yields just a yard.
As swarming as the interior D is right now for Maryville, it looks like it's setting up for a bounce out run. You know,
right.
A
yeah,
quick,
little play
quick
action.
Play
yeah.
action. Because Maryville is really, for the moment, you know, packing the box up.
Right. Well, and you might remember, too, last time we were here, the bootleg pass was a
hit.
It was a real hit. It was a real hit for the Warrior offense.
Very effective.
2nd and goal. Rotterman flips the formation. Fake the toss. You got Luke. Doggone it. That ball might have got tipped as Bailey was trying to hit senior receiver Luke Thompson, who was dragging across the back of the end zone wide open.
Yeah, they probably want that play back, but, you know, that's a wrinkle play.
Yeah.
I mean, something we haven't seen,
Well,
I don't recall.
you just talked about misdirection there, and
Yep.
that's terrific misdirection there. So 3rd and goal here from the Hound 7-yard line.
And the Hound Pound is talking about it right now.
Hound Pound starting to bark.
You know how you make them into puppies, you score.
Bailey and Cascone. Fake to Cascone. No one open. Hud's going to have to stretch this play out.
Throw it away.
Ball gets thrown away. Out of bounds, incomplete. 4th down.
Coach Simone looks to be bringing out the field goal team.
Yeah, I see Julian Abella coming onto the field. So ball will be snapped at the 7. Works out to a 24-yard field goal attempt here with 3:56 to go. Check that 25-yarder.
Very solid drive. If you finish it with points, you'll take it.
Right.
Let's go, Julian.
I do like that this ball is in the middle of the field here. Sam Manis snap. Bailey hold. Abella kick is good. 7-3. Maryville with 3:53 to go in the 1st quarter.
You know when you're watching like an NFL receiver or a high-end, you know, college athlete and you see how they run and it looks effortless?
Right.
Julian's having that look in his kicks.
When he kicks, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the ball just jumps off his foot.
It
yeah.
just looks smooth.
In practice, you can just hear it, too. It just sounds different. Just whoop. It's got some bass.
I'm sure it's fun.
So the Warrior Pride Booster Club would like to thank its partner, local McDonald's owner-operator, the Ward Organization. Did you know no one provides more first-time jobs than McDonald's? To find your next or maybe your first employment opportunity, stop by the Ward Organization's Northland McDonald's location at I-35 and Choteau for details. Also, don't forget to download the McDonald's app for great deals every day. Thanks again to the Ward Organization for your support of the Warrior Pride Booster Club.
I want to remind everybody, I don't want them to think that you just sit at practice to watch. You help coach. You're one of the coaches. So they're like, yeah, you should see it at practice.
Right.
Red's supposed to be there.
Yeah, I'm not just hanging
He's
around.
not a parking lot guy.
Right. Abella drills this to the 5-yard line.
Good.
Warriors do a nice job
Yes.
covering this kick as Jacob Manis brings down the Hound return man.
Sure, there was a nice concentration huddle before the kick that said, remain in your lane,
Right.
tackle, don't forget the sideline.
Yeah, we are doing this. So Maryville return man Don Allen having a little trouble getting off the field here. Looks like he's favoring an ankle, maybe a knee there. Hate to see that for the Hounds, as
That's one of their guys.
Don is one of their skill guys. I don't like that term, skill guy, but
No,
I say it because everybody knows what I'm talking about.
What you're saying is you're saying special athlete.
Well, yeah.
As
He
opposed
touches
to
the
the
ball.
linemen.
Yeah, who are also special athletes. They're just really big and they don't touch the ball.
Who don't mind being called big uglies.
They don't. The Hogs. All right. Well, while we have a minute here, the Warrior Pride Booster Club would like to thank its partner, Echo Select, for their support. Echo Select provides people, process, and technology solutions for their clients. Since 1995, Echo Select has fulfilled its clients' needs, whether it's IT experts on demand, strategy and business process consulting, software development, training, program management, or cybersecurity. Echo Select is committed to providing the right technology talent and solutions for you. Echo Select, the talent behind the technology. And we'd also like to thank Forvis for their support. Forvis uses its forward vision to deliver unmatched client experiences. This forward vision is reflected in the unique company name Forvis, which represents their focus on preparing their clients for what's next. With more than 5,400 dedicated professionals, Forvis offers comprehensive assurance, tax, advisory, and wealth management services. Forvis, anticipating what's ahead to help you thrive when it arrives. And good to see there.
Walking off on his
Yeah.
own. Hard to tell if it's what it is, but, I'm trying to remember. Unfortunately, I feel like he may have been injured at the beginning of the season for them because I think he came back possibly during the first St. Pius game.
Yeah, and had a nice,
Great game.
He's
a special player.
1st and 10 for the Hounds at their own 25. Speaking of special player, there goes Delton Davis with the fly sweep. And he's going to pick up about 9 yards on first down here.
Now he stands out on every football field.
Sure.
And he just makes plays, and he's got the size to go with it.
Right. Yeah, listed at 6'1", 165.
He plays heavier than that.
Long, lanky kid. Yeah, shows a good burst of speed as Tucker Turner lowers a shoulder here to move the sticks for the Hounds. He rumbles his way across the 35-yard line down to the 37. 1st and 10 Hounds. 3:10 to go in the first.
Early on, both offenses showing both their passing game and their running game.
Could be a long night, Dave, in the sense that a lot of points get scored.
Yes, there's a big hole here.
Davis gets the edge. Lawan Toledo pushes Davis out of bounds. Back to the huddle, Lulu. Let's go.
Yeah,
1st and 10, Maryville.
Good hit by Toledo, but also a heck of a run.
Right.
It's,
Well blocked on the edge there as well.
And he delayed it. He waited for the block.
Right. Let it develop. Quinlan looking
Middle.
to throw. Nice coverage by the Warriors secondary. Come on, Jamel.
Got
Come
it.
on. Oh, that's Trey Gaunt.
He's got to get out of there.
Quinlan
Come on,
escapes.
Oh, no.
Going to loft a pass. Connects with the Hound receiver. Good for a first down on the far side there. Quinlan being Quinlan, let's say.
Yeah, that ball had to be within a fingernail of a tip or a pick.
Yeah, Charles Ross.
With that touch there.
Yep, almost.
And we almost
got his
had
hands
him
on
on their 45.
Yeah, Trey Gaunt
Right there.
had
Put
Quinlan's
pressure
ankle.
on him.
Yep.
But, God, Quinlan just kept his cool, didn't he?
Yep. Yeah, no panic. Yep.
Nope. I mean, I'm okay with a little panic.
Yeah, let's get him
We
panic.
didn't get any panic out of that play.
2:45 to go in the first. Hounds driving. Give to Turner. Bottled up, limited to a 3-yard gain here. Gets the ball to the 30-yard line. 2nd and 7.
So, Brett, we're sitting in the press box. The windows are open, so we're feeling the chill. And it's actually great in here.
Yeah, nice.
It's entertaining when you see guys like you down on the sidelines who would like to wear shorts and are.
Yeah.
Are they really warm?
Right, yeah. Just trying to be tough. Like those guys in Buffalo with
That's
no
right.
shirts.
Yeah. Who previously just broke a table.
Yeah, that is their thing with the Bills Mafia.
That's right.
Quinlan scanning the field, looking to throw again.
Dang.
Nice coverage. Come on.
Right, that's a
Jackson
good play.
Rotterman brings down Quinlan with a nice sack on second down, making it 3rd and long.
Not only did Rotterman make the play, but he came off a block to make the play.
Right.
He was containing and then eliminated the blocker
Yeah,
to finish and probably used some of his wrestling skills there because he had leverage.
he did, yes. And scores the takedown on Quinlan,
We'll take it.
a basketball player.
Yeah, yeah. Being recruited to play college basketball.
That's right.
And will.
1:25 to go, 3rd and 13 here.
Showing
Warriors
blitz.
showing blitz. Oh, I think the Hounds flinched. Back off, Lawan. Back off. Grab him. There we go.
Yeah, I think Luan's still enjoying the hit he had.
False start is going to increase the degree of difficulty on this 3rd down play for the Hounds. Make it 3rd and 18.
A lot of energy, right? A lot of intensity.
Sure.
You know, you got to harness that.
Yep. Channel it. Use it.
Use it to break up a play, get to the quarterback, catch a ball.
Clock ticking here. 1:10 to go in the first. Oh, Bazafada! Touchdown Hounds. Doggone it. Quinlan to Garner. Connect again and pierce the Warrior secondary. 4-6. So Quinlan did a nice job buying time. It's tough to cover for
Well, he's
7-8 seconds.
I mean, he's a dual threat quarterback. He is, yeah, that was good coverage.
Right.
He has the ability to make something
Sure.
out of
Right.
good coverage.
Yeah.
You know, and again, he keeps his cool in the pocket. Did they get that one?
No.
Yeah, it looked a little bit,
Yeah, a little
Little
wide
choppy.
there.
Little
Little
choppy.
choppy. That's a good
a
description.
little choppy. That's maybe a really big miss, but Quinlan threw in between.
Yeah.
Basically, the receiver was bracketed,
Yes.
and he got the ball in between.
Put it in a
under
spot.
pressure.
Right. Yeah.
He kind of did kind of a duck roll
Yep.
underneath the defensive lineman, and just made another.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy makes plays.
Give credit where credit is due.
He makes plays.
That's for sure.
You know.
So, how about Whole Harvest? Hey, thanks for your support. Carrie and Mike Emmons. With Whole Harvest, living a healthier, happier life has never been easier. Whole Harvest delivers chef-prepared, ready-to-eat delicious meals fresh to your front door. No commitment required. Simply create your custom order of 8 to 12 entrees. Then, Whole Harvest chefs will prepare your ready-to-eat meals, and they'll be shipped fresh overnight to your front door in eco-friendly packaging. Whole Harvest. Eating healthy has never tasted so good.
Hey, 55 seconds left in the first quarter, Brett.
Yeah.
This is going to be a hugely important drive for St. Louis.
Right, agreed. Down by double digits here early.
Just
Grant Red fields it at his 5. Let's
No,
find a little seam here.
So we have now seen multiple St. Pius players losing their footing.
Slip, yeah.
And I don't know that from this angle, it doesn't look like the field's wet.
No, no.
It looks like it's mowed well.
Grass looks short,
I just
yeah.
think it's maybe we're just cutting hard and trying to make plays.
Right?
I mean, we lost some footing on that last play for the touchdown.
Yes. Yep.
And the funny thing, last time we were up here, we were worried about footing because we all drove up in rain.
Yeah.
Well, I say let it rain right here with some offense.
Let it rain Warrior points.
That's right. Let it rain, Hudson Bailey.
Here in Nottoway County.
Larry Cascone.
Cascone drives his way for a 5-yard pickup. His 8th carry of the night, and the junior running back has 38 yards.
So we saw this in last game. It was the same matchup, but I'd go right at Tommy Hutchler right now. He's one-on-one with
Right.
a tough cover.
I feel it's coming. Yep.
And here it is.
And here it is with the hitch. So Tommy caught it at the 40, and the
we'll give
linesman
it to
does a
him.
nice job of
Yes.
spotting it at the 40. Good fair spot there. Moves the sticks for the Warriors.
And likely intentional, a good route on the distance he needed.
Yeah. Think we're setting up that hitch and go?
You hope so.
3 hitches to Tommy here thus far?
I'm not going to sit back and tell you I'm going to outthink Coach Half. He's got an eye for this. I think it's been proven.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing, I guess.
Good. Well, you know what I like about him from afar? Because you spend days with him.
Yep, I do. Long days.
Yeah, well, I think that's a compliment, though.
No,
yeah, that's right.
I didn't mean it to be.
I think the boys respond to him.
Yes.
You know.
Oh, he's an
he's
energy
younger
guy.
Coach. He's an
Yeah,
energy guy.
right. Yeah.
You know, he wants you flying around.
Yep.
He wants you thinking big play on
Definitely
a 3rd and 3.
Right.
You
Oh,
know?
yeah.
You know?
The boys have responded. The math doesn't lie.
Yeah, no. I mean, there's a lot you can say, but the one thing I know about our St. Pius offense is they literally are one play away from a score every play.
Yeah, no matter
Every play.
where you're at on the field.
And that hasn't
right.
always been the case on any
Sure.
football team, but this is a high-powered offense.
Right.
And I expect to see some of that here. And,
I'm for it.
well, and let's just say, I don't know, but let's say our game plan was we're going to run heavy today and see how it goes. Well, you do that subject to the score.
Yeah, you do have to adjust, down.
It's early.
Down by 10 here.
And basically 3 possessions, 3 scores. Let's make 4 and 4, right?
I like it. So we move to the second quarter here.
Speed.
Pitch near side. Charles Ross picks up a yard as the Spoofhound defense does a nice job really stringing out that outside toss.
I feel like early on, one thing I'm seeing in Maryville, possibly a little different than 6 weeks ago or what have you, they are flowing to the ball a little different.
Yeah.
And a lot of hats.
Right? Yeah, good team defense for sure. 2nd and 9.
We got them.
Yep.
They moved.
Little.
Good cadence.
Yep. Offsides Maryville. Ball will go to the 46-yard line. 2nd and 4.
The easy 5s are your favorite 5s.
Kind of like a walk in baseball.
That's right.
Take your base.
No shake and bake. Let's just make this 2nd and 4. 2nd and 5.
Charles Ross gets brought down after a 1-yard pickup.
For those who haven't seen a lot of Charles, you want to see him break a hole here.
Yes.
The man flies.
Right. Yeah, if he can get a crease, get a seam, get a step
He's got
on the
many
defense,
steps when
he's
he gets
gone.
the 2, right?
Right.
Yeah, he's got special feet.
3rd and 3 for the Warriors. Rodderman in motion.
Showing extra blocking.
Bailey connects with Hutzler. Protect that ball, Tommy. Warriors into Hound territory. Down just inside the 40. That is a 13-yard pickup.
Real good play call. 3rd and 3 at the time, I believe. Didn't try to go for a home run.
Right?
Went for the soft spot with a great receiver. All good.
Toss to Cascone. Boy,
run.
finds a nice gap in the Hound defense. Spoofhound signal fumble. The linesman on the far side emphatically says, nope, ball was down there. 9-yard pickup for Cascone. That first down completion, Bailey to Hutzler, that was a record-setting completion.
And ironically, with that tandem.
Right. Very fitting, wasn't it?
Yeah, they'll have a few more.
So Cascone needed a yard. He picks up 4. 1st and 10 SPX. So, yeah, that was a record-setting completion a few plays back there. New record for Hudson Bailey.
I know Hudson.
Season
I've known
pass
Hudson a long
completions.
time.
Yeah.
You know what Hudson wants?
A W.
A W. Hudson will take all their stuff later.
1st and 10 SPX at the Maryville 27. Cascone gets his number called. And he is fighting his way just shy of the 20-yard line. Nice run, Larry.
might be one run, if any, that have been for negative yardage.
I don't show any on my score sheet here.
I
No.
think we are downhill on the running game,
Right.
and it's working.
11 carries here early on for the junior running back, Larry Cascone, and 57 yards on the stat sheet. The Warrior defense building some momentum here, stacking some first downs together.
5 yards to carry wins games. Certainly keeps you in games.
Ball goes
Close.
to Cascone. He's across the 20 down to the 19. That's 3-yard pickup.
So it'd be interesting to see if you maybe take a shot here knowing it would be a 2-yard play either way. You're 2-down territory.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, you could kick from there, but I think Coach Simone is thinking, how do we get in the end zone?
Yeah, I agree. 8:30 to go here, 3rd and 2.
But this would be a good time for a play maybe we haven't seen over the season, that is, not
Right,
just today.
yeah. So
something different.
you can see that Spoofhound defense is starting to get tighter to the ball here.
Yeah,
Anticipating run, it is a run.
you got it.
Cascone
Still getting it.
tackled by his head.
Yeah.
His knees down at the 15, so that is a first down.
I think Larry may have put his head down a little lower than he anticipated there. But he kept driving those legs.
So that was about a 6-yard pickup, we'll call it, for the Warriors down to the Maryville 15-yard line. Just under 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Bailey and Cascone in the backfield. Rotterman flips the formation for the Warriors.
Lead blocker in Rotterman. Get it.
And opens up a nice hole as Cascone lunges his way just shy of the line to gain. He's down at about the 6-yard line.
You know, Larry is 6'1"-ish, give or take.
Right.
Running with his pads low and powerful.
9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 1 here for SPX. Going to run behind Rotterman again. Cascone gets carried into the end zone by Vinny Ross. Touchdown, SPX. Cascone from 7 yards out with an assist.
What a drive.
From classmate Vinny Ross.
What a drive, and just fundamentally powerful all the way down the field. Very good. You know, coach is probably like itching to air one out.
Right.
But run game was working, keep it going, and, you know, pay dirt, here we come.
Robbie's coach up at Benedictine always talks about impose your will, boys, and that was an impose your will kind of drive there for the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about Rotterman, you talk about Vinny Ross, and your big uglies.
Yes.
Really help that. And they're not ugly, by the way.
No, some good-looking big fellas.
That's a term of endearment.
So with 7:23 to go in the third quarter, SPX gets closer to the Hounds here, 13-10, Maryville up. So let's tell you about Keen Wealth Advisors. Hey, thanks for your support, guys. When you work with Keen Wealth Advisors, you're not just a number. They take the time to get to know you, your goals and challenges, your priorities. They want to understand exactly where you stand on the path to retirement so they can help you arrive where you want to be. Perceptive, personalized, precise. Keen Wealth Advisors, inspiring confidence today and in your future. Thank you very much, Keen Wealth Advisors.
Make everybody wealthy.
All right, so 7:23 to go here. Maryville up 13-10 in the second quarter.
You know, Brett, y'all, we sit here and we forecast, you know, what's the second half going to look like? What's the last 7 minutes of the second quarter? I keep looking at the scoreboard, seeing 13-10, not 14-10.
Yeah.
You know, that
well, you
kick
mentioned it on that extra point. Yeah, that could
I mean, when
be
you
big.
have a kicking game,
Right.
that extra point
Yeah.
is tremendously significant.
Yeah, it could really factor into things. Annabella
Has a kicking game.
puts a right foot into this one. Down to the 5-yard line. Jacob Manis combines with Carl Moley to make a nice special teams tackle. About the 24-yard line. All right. Check the old Warrior text line here. Old Coach Andy Ansel, he disagrees with you, Dave. He does say those big uglies, yeah, some of them are ugly.
I'm pretty sure Andy was a lineman.
Yeah, he was a
he's
big,
talking
ugly
about
himself.
his brothers.
That's
Talking
right.
about his brothers.
Oh, my gosh. Uh-oh, I got a couple Sharp sisters checking in here. Melanie Daly over at Kathy Bonadonna's house. Mel says she's, well, I'll tell you about it here in a second. Oh, this looks funny. She sent a picture. Man, I wish I could put this up. Quinlan in the backfield looking to throw.
Oh,
He's got time. All the time in the world. Oh, Lawan Toledo baited that throw and is able to break it up. Pass intended for Garner.
Shockingly, I mean, it sure looked like it was about to be picked.
Yeah. So 2nd and 10. So, yeah, we got 2 of the 3 Sharp sisters here over at Kaz's house putting together a new shelf. Got the game in the background.
Shelf business.
Go Warriors.
Shelf business is for Saturdays. We were hoping to see you in Maryville.
Nice picture here of Kathy reading the instructions, it looks like.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Tucker Turner moves the sticks for the Hounds as Lawan Toledo and Charles Ross bring him down just past the 40-yard line.
What a kick out block by the left tackle. And just opened up a big hole.
Nice.
And, yeah.
Nice job by
20-yard gain?
Yeah. Yeah, around
Roughly.
that. Yep.
Got to fill up that hole there. That was a heck of a block.
1st and 10 for Maryville on their own 43-yard line. Davis in motion. Quinlan with a lot of time. Can we get to him, fellas? Yeah, we're got a flag down. Flag down, some kind of hold or something here. This should be coming back. Couple flags down.
Yeah, we look sore. Is that Braden Marshall?
Yeah, 87. Braden Marshall getting up a little slow. So we had a hold, I think, on Jamel over there.
If for no other reason, because the play took forever.
Yeah.
So much time. Maryville's doing a little hike backwards.
So nice job by the Hound offensive line, but also, man, nice job by the Warriors secondary.
Yes.
Quinlan has all day to throw, but he's got nobody to throw to.
Yeah, which normally means they're going to go to a draw game or put Quinlan on the run.
Right.
And try to open that back up. Play action.
Yeah.
Something to make a linebacker have to bite.
Yeah, open up a little seam.
Yes. You know, this is where guys like the Travis Kelce's make their money. Because they find the seam, they find the soft spot when that type of secondary is covering so well.
So 10-yard penalty makes it 1st and 20 here. Quinlan, far side to Davis. Nice block by Garner. Doggone it, we missed Davis. Shoot. So Delton picks up 10. Well, he picks up that penalty. Penalty yardage. Got it back. Now it's 2nd and 10.
But he did about a 7-8 yard move. You know, that yard after catch.
Right,
on the screen pass.
Yeah.
Quinlan gets the ball out fast to allow it to set up.
Yeah.
Too. Like he gives the receivers time to look up the field after they catch it.
And Garner, again, doing a great job blocking in the open field there.
Yes.
2-by-2 for the Hounds. Oh, now we got a little pressure. Oh, we got a little pressure. Jacob Manis with the interception. He's got room. But he's going to get angled out. Nice tackle, boy, over there. That might have been Garner. Doesn't matter. Oh, shoot. We're going to get a flag for this.
Celebration?
Maybe somebody pushed nobody pushed the Maryville player. He's out of there. I guess we just got on the field too much there, a little too excitement.
Well, maybe it could just be a sideline warning.
Maybe. That'd be nice. We'll see. Nevertheless, here, Warrior ball, Jacob Manis. So we finally got through to Quinlan there. I couldn't tell, it happened so fast, exactly who put the pressure on Quinlan, but it pays off.
I honestly think it was the entire D-line, and rarely do you see Quinlan make a read mistake.
Yeah.
And he threw that, frankly, straight to Jacob, and he.
Unsportsmanlike conduct is the indication by the officials.
Yeah, so unsportsmanlike conduct against the Warriors. Not sure exactly what happened. It was about 80 yards away from us here. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, but let's just say it's a straight celebration, enjoying the moment, no extracurricular.
Yeah, that's big.
But I don't think that. I don't know. I don't think that's
we don't know what happened
for enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's one thing if you
something must have happened. Yeah,
said
something
hit,
that you're not. I don't know.
Those things then fine.
Yeah.
But if it's just we just made a big play in a big game.
Right. Yeah.
I think we keep that hanky in your back pocket.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 for the Warriors here
Gotta use it.
Yep, first turnover of the game. Ball on the Maryville 41-yard line. Hutzler looks to have one-on-one coverage at the bottom of your screen here.
If there was the sign for Hudson,
Yeah.
he's, come up with the sign, Tommy.
So Garner tightens up that coverage, looking to press Hutzler. We're going to give to Cascone, though. Larry
is running physically, isn't he?
He is running very physically. He gets across the 35-yard line. 34. That's a 7-yard pickup. 2nd and 3.
When you tackle him 10, 12, 15 times, the first 3 are a lot easier.
Yeah.
It will wear on you.
Bailey gives to Cascone. Nice push by the big boys up front. First down, SPX.
Clearly, the Pius offensive scheme here, they believe that their offensive line could push.
Right.
And take control of the game. And if that's the case, you run all day.
Yep. So let's tell you about those big uglies up front. Left to right, we've got Tanner Birch at left tackle, left guard Ty Ward, center Joe Phil Bonino, right guard Ben Perlick, and right tackle Big Kyler Kuhn, and Vinny Ross on the near side there is the attached tight end. Give to Cascone. He's going to get across the 25, call it the 24, that's a 3-yard pickup.
Yeah, not only is Larry running great here, but the line is in tandem, right? They're in sync.
Yep. Yeah, finding that rhythm, that's for sure.
They're there.
Toss near side. We got an edge. Cascone drives his way across the 20. That's a 5-yard pickup. Larry goes over the century mark. He's got 105 yards tonight on 19 carries. Hey, speaking of Vinny Ross, mentioned him a couple times tonight. His Aunt Lindsay checking in on the Warrior text line. Also wanted to say it's Vinny Ross's 17th birthday today.
All right.
Thanks for checking in, Lindsay.
A little singing at halftime.
Yeah. Cascone, he was a step away from breaking that, but he does move the sticks with that, what was that? That would have been a 4-yard pickup, first down, SPX.
Not only are we running Larry hard, we're running without a huddle. So we're just keeping that heart rate up.
Yeah. Cascone, there you go, Larry. Down to the 10. Man, we're moving so quick, I can't keep up here on my little stat sheet. That's a 4-yard pickup.
Well, you also shared about your need to see your eye doctor.
I did tell you that earlier. That was confidential, Dave.
Well, what's said in the press box is not for the press box.
It's not sacrosanct.
Well,
yeah,
unless it's about me.
I'll admit it, folks. I was setting up, having trouble seeing things, and I admitted to Dave, gosh, it's time for glasses, buddy.
Oh, that's a hit.
Man, that was a hit. Larry got squared up. He did get down to the 9-yard line. So we're looking at 3rd and 4.
Larry might think different, but that was probably the first true lockdown hit on him.
Yeah, he got squared up. I think that was, I'm not sure who that was.
No, but
I'm not seeing the usual Mike linebacker there for the Hounds.
But again, here we go. This is that you're obviously going first down, touchdown, but you also interesting to see what happens here and how it goes with the kicking game.
2:05 to go. This play gets stopped here. Timeout Maryville. Their first of the half.
Very good time for that.
Yeah, with 2:06 to go. Thanks, Coach Webb. That'll give me a chance to catch up on my stat sheet.
He did it for you.
He's always looking out for me. Hey, here's somebody who's looking out for you if you've got any electrical needs. Yeah, that's right. Stako Electric Construction Company. Since their inception 52 years ago, Stako Electric Company has earned a reputation as one of the Midwest's top electrical and data communications contractors. Stako continues to operate on the leading edge of their industry. with a comprehensive knowledge of new technologies as well as systems that have been installed for years. Stako is the Kansas City region's service and install specialists. Stako Electric, bringing the power to your business. All right. What else we got here?
Well, let me ask you, you think Coach Webb is considering a different type of stack defense here for a 3rd and 3, inside the red zone, or he's just saying, hey, guys, assignment football time,
right.
Good time for a timeout with 2 minutes left?
Yeah. My prognostications this year have been pretty shoddy, so I don't want to say.
I mean,
I don't know what's going to
Well,
happen.
I tell you, he might be saying, look, we're gonna stack the box and see if they want to throw the ball. Well, we know we can throw the ball.
Right.
But did you call the right play against the defense?
Yeah. It does get a little harder to throw down here this close to the goal line.
And especially when everybody's inside the hash marks.
3rd and 3.
Oh,
Larry
got it.
picks up
Fighting.
the 3.
Maybe more than that.
And
Yes!
more. Little
Ooh.
short of the goal line.
Great run, great power football.
1st and goal, so we go from the 8 to the 2, 6-yard pickup. $150 to go in the second quarter. Ball spotted at the 2-yard line. Warriors getting the play call here from the sideline.
Well, yes, Larry's my nephew. Yes, I know him pretty well. But if you haven't heard of him and you're watching this game, welcome.
Yeah.
This is what he can do.
Putting the ball
There it
in
is.
his hands, and he delivers. Touchdown, SPX. Larry Cascone from 2 yards out. His second TD of the night.
Absolutely wanting the football and showing it.
His 24th carry nets him 123 yards on the night, but more importantly, 6 points for the boys in blue, white, and gold.
Well, time of possession, points,
Yeah.
rhythm, everything. You can't ask for more on that drive.
2 of your 3 keys to victory right there.
Well, we already are in the lead again.
Oh, man. 1:27 to go. Mana snap, Bailey hold, Bella's PAT is good. And check it out, Warrior Football Network. Warriors are up 17-13 with 1:27 to go.
When you break down the scoring so far, yes, Maryville's driven the ball, but 2 big plays that
Right. Yeah.
and we're
Chunk
driving.
yardage plays,
And we are
right.
driving.
We're eating up clock.
Yes, we have the lead, but St. Pius still has to feel good about how they're getting their
Oh,
points.
for sure. All right, so speaking of gobbling up territory, nice time to thank our business partner, Audra Heller and Associates. Well, what do I mean by gobbling up territory? Well, let me tell you, with over 25 years of experience, Audra Heller and her team of real estate professionals, that's how you gobble up territory. They bring their passion for clients and the community to work every day. Whether you're buying or selling, interested in building a new home, or even a first-time buyer, Audra and her team have the experience and know-how to make your real estate dreams come true. Just go to audraheller.com to get connected with their team and take a peek at their current listings. Thank you so much for your support, Audra Heller and Associates.
I think I heard them say Gardner's back out there.
Okay.
Let's see here. Yeah. Well,
Or Allen, you mean. Don
Yeah,
Allen? Yeah,
yeah.
23.
yeah.
So this gets fielded at the 10.
He's-
Toledo getting held.
You're an official too.
Brought down by the Warriors at the 25-yard line. Looks like Luke Thompson, Nick Landreth combined on that stop.
I'm counting on my fingers. Statistician, coach, voice, referee.
Yeah.
I only got one more in this hand. What do you want? and master of the text line.
How about Warrior text line checker inner, Grandpa Dan Bailey checking in from New Carlisle, Indiana. Thanks very much for checking in, Dan. Nice picture here. Got his SPX
There you
hat.
go.
Got us up on the big screen there too. Thanks for checking in, Grandpa Bailey. My favorite first base coach I ever had. Quinlan.
Got him.
Oh, on the backside, Jamel Holman brings down Quinlan with a little help from Gable Gross. Big sack there on first down. Minute 5 to go in the second quarter. Nice momentum clinching.
Huge.
Last 10 minutes here, the Warriors getting a hold of that momentum. Still a lot of ball game to be played, of course, but man, nice to be nice to hang on to this lead going into the locker room, Dave.
Yeah, I like our chances in 45 seconds here.
Give to Turner inside. Oh, Carl
Strong hit by
Moley
Carl Moley.
layers a hammer down. Brings down Turner. Simone calling timeout on the far side there. 34 seconds to go. Now 3rd and long for the Hounds. I like that,
that's
Bear.
Coach
Good call,
saying,
yeah.
We get the ball back
Got a
with
little
30
opening.
seconds. Let's do something with
Little
it.
opening. I love it. Hey, who else checking in here? Hey, Coach Sharp. Oh, Jill and Scott Hammerly watching the Warrior action from Liberty. Recently retired longtime teacher there,
Yes.
Jill Hammerly. Checking in. Thanks for watching.
I know she taught Jack and Robbie, I'm sure.
She did. That's right. All right. Oh, here's a good one here. Talk about your nephew having a big night. How about the Wilsons?
There you go.
Checking in tonight.
Proud aunt and uncle.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wilson's watching with Larry's Gigi in KC Mo. Go Warriors.
Go.
Thanks for watching. The Wilsons always check in. Not sure how they got my number. No, I'm teasing. I'm glad. I'm glad.
I don't know.
Hey, Ronnie Hall checking in. My old buddy Ronnie. Go Warriors.
You're probably sitting there going, why'd I give him my number?
No, I love Ronnie. My man, Ronnie.
Oh, he's a big fan, isn't
Love
he?
all those Halls. Yeah.
He's normally in the stands.
All right. And my mother-in-law checking in here. Odessa is beating California, she said. Grandma, it's too early. Don't worry about that. Yeah, we got a
half to
we
play.
got a lot of
But I love
corn
her
on this
interest.
cob here. Yeah. Oh,
Again.
Quinlan getting flushed out. Gable Gross can't bring him down.
Now he's down.
Now he's going to get a little help from maybe Chenoweth. Gross brings down Quinlan. Can't tell who's on the bottom of that pile. Who helped him
Quinlan.
out here?
Quinlan
No,
was.
Quinlan is. Was that? Oh, that was Jacob Manis. That
Yeah.
wasn't Chenoweth.
Man, this is having a game, isn't he?
8 and 3 look like each other. That's right. Manis getting some time on D here today. Another timeout called by the Warriors, so one remaining. 4th and long here. 4th and 15, we'll say, with 25 seconds to go.
You're coaching with a team a little bit on the run here, so Pius has taken the timeouts.
Yeah.
Any possession with any time is a chance for points.
Yeah, back them up. You got them backed up in a corner, right?
When you have the chance to put your foot down, you put it down.
Yes, sir. So 25 seconds to go here. Warriors do have one timeout remaining. Ball is on the Maryville 20, so you would have to figure Coach Webb would send out the punt team here. That'd be a real gutsy call to go for it here this deep in your territory.
No chance.
Yeah,
No chance.
especially being down 4. Not likely, so we expect to see a punt formation here. And, yeah, I don't see Quinlan on the field, so the Hounds are going to boot it. Looks like Sadler Vial does the punting for Maryville.
Solid name.
Yep. And the Warriors will drop back senior receiver and safety, Grant Red. Let's put it right in his hands, boys. Come on.
Yeah, let's see what we can do here.
Good snap. Punts away. Bit of a knuckleball. Grant's not going to be able to get. Oh, he will.
Oh,
Nope.
get
Nope.
away,
Nope.
get
Nope.
away.
Nope. Nope. Almost had a chance to grab that ground ball, but gets away from it. So, ball is spotted at the Pius 31. 13 seconds to go
50-yard punt by
in the second quarter.
rolls in at the 31-yard line, where the Warriors will have it 1st and 10.
Be interesting to see if they have a. They may go, let's take a knee. They also might say, you know what, let's air one out and see what happens.
Right.
You could also see some sort of, double move play, hook and ladder type of play.
Right.
Right now they're talking
We
to a
do-
player, though.
We do have one timeout remaining.
Yeah, so you can go down the middle if you like.
Right. Yeah, you can go down the middle if something's there, call timeout, get you a little closer for a Hail Mary.
I mean, we ran the ball so many times last time. We got to remember, do we know a pass
We
play?
can't, yeah.
And by the way, we don't need to if we run like that.
The forward pass is legal. Well,
Yeah.
you know what? We talked about the Maryville offense over the years was so run heavy. And, it's kind of interesting to see tables turned here a little bit in the second quarter. Warriors running so much.
Inside the tackles, too. I mean,
Yeah.
really just pounding.
Yeah, not
pounding
outside
the
very
football.
much. No,
we
not
can
at
get
all.
outside, but pounding the football.
Right.
And not getting just 2 or 3 yards, but significant, carries. This is a referee who's injured.
So I'm not sure if we had that in the shot there, but
I don't know what happened.
One of the referees looks like maybe he turned an ankle, turned a knee on that pump play as he was running down the field, and he is being helped off to the sideline here. I don't think he's going to be able to finish this game. The Warriors are going to take a knee here, content to go to the locker room with a 4-point lead.
Heck of a half.
I agree, partner. All right, folks. Well, we're going to hit mute for a little while here. You going to buy me a hot chocolate, Dave?
Yeah, you going to close the window?
It is getting a little chilly in here.
I got another layer I'm putting on.
Oh, man. Yeah, I think I'm busting out that sweatshirt at halftime here, folks. All right, well, hang in with us here. We're going to hit mute, and we will be back in about 18 minutes. Warriors up 17-13. We'll see you in a bit, folks. All right, folks, welcome back. We are getting ready to tee things up for second half action here on the SPX Warrior Football Network. All right, a lot of folks checking in here on the Warrior text line. Thanks for checking in.
It'll be interesting to see if Maryville goes with a short pooch kick or tries to put us deep and try to make the field longer.
Right. And away we go.
A little deeper.
Little deeper. Fielded by Charles Ross at the 15. Nice coverage by the Spoof Hounds. They yield only a 10-yard return there, and the Warriors will start this drive on their own 25-yard line. All right, let's see here. Jared Bailey checking in. My goodness, one of my old Little League baseball teammates. Old Radar. Jared Bailey, my man. So he's Brett's cousin, so I don't know exactly what that would make him to Hudson. How about just maybe a second cousin? I don't know.
I feel like Brett found his phone and said, I want to share some phone numbers.
He sent my contact to everybody.
He's like, he shared it with his contact list.
Well, Radar's checking in from Brookfield, Missouri, Deer Country, USA.
Yes.
Love it. 1st and 10, SPX. Hey, big shock. Ball goes to Cascone. Larry spins his way to a 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, it's interesting to see if Maryville tries to stack the box even more, but as soon as you do that, you're going to open up for the big play.
I keep waiting for it.
Receiver.
Yep.
A tight end flipping the side. Another strong run.
Another strong run by Cascone. He tumbles his way to the 40-yard line. That's a 6-yard pickup. Move the sticks. First down, SPX.
It's early, but man, what a Warrior effort going on with just the ball carries that Larry's getting right now.
He's got 26 is what I have him down for.
And not asking to come out.
Right.
Obviously.
138 yards on the day. More to come. Going to try it again. Nice hole opens up. Open it up, Larry. Let's go. Let's go. Pick him up, Rot. No, blocking the back. No, blocking the back. No, blocking the back. Cascone lumbers his way from the 40 down inside. Now we'll call it right at the 20. That's a 40-yard pickup. The Warriors are in business early on here, Mr. Mosh.
Larry's taking it to a new level. He really is. He bounced off.
Yeah, we haven't seen this out of your nephew.
And we're giving him the chance to show it, too. He is.
Yeah, not that he didn't have it in him, but yeah, my goodness.
This is not some of our former opponents this year that didn't play defense. Maryville plays defense.
Yeah, right. Yeah. This is not
just a one-sided affair.
No. Handoff to Cascone. He thought he saw something on the left side there. It looked like the play was designed to go right. He was not able to get the edge. Looks like old Delton Davis submarined him.
Yeah, solid tackle.
So 2nd and 10 here, no gain. Anthony Cerna checking in. Thanks for watching, Anthony. Great to hear from you. 2nd and 10. Bailey gives to Cascone, finds a little room on that left side, picks up, we'll call it a yard, maybe 2.
That's
3rd and long.
This is one of those early stops that Maryville is desperately needing, and this actually down and distance-wise says pass.
It does. Where we're at here also says 4-down territory, too.
2 plays.
3rd and long. Oh, nice pickup, Larry. You got Rot. No. Doggone it. All right, so it's going to be 4th and 8.
Yeah, it looks like Rotterman is trying to. Hey,
yeah.
You had me.
Yep, exactly.
Don't forget me.
Take the easy one, Hud. Take the easy one. So 4th and long here. Coach Simone contradicts me once again, and he sends in the kicking team.
Yeah, but he's coaching with a 4-point lead and wants the 3.
Right,
If he can get the 3.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know.
Maybe there's a reason I just coached the freshmen, Dave.
Well, that might be part of it, but you're doing this for your pay up here.
Oh, man. All right, 9:42 to go here. Ball spotted at the 25. That makes this a 35-yard field goal attempt for senior kicker Julian Abella. It looks good from my angle. And why did we not have – wow, so they're going to call it from there. Field goal is good. I like it. 20-13. Well, remember, we did have that injured ref.
Yeah, but why
wouldn't you send somebody back there?
Unless there's a second injured ref, there's no alternate ref here.
No, you wouldn't have an alternate ref here. So they're going to finish with what should be a four-man crew. Yeah, but I still don't understand why you wouldn't put somebody under the crossbar there.
Absolutely, and really it was the field ref looking. I didn't even see where the white hat was. So
behind the holder.
Okay.
All right, well, I got to say it, man. This Pius offensive line, well, yeah, we've talked about Cascone. He's doing a job, that's for sure.
Getting some good help, though.
29 carries, 181 yards. But Larry would be the first to tell you he doesn't do it all alone. We're talking about Birch up front, Ty Ward, Joe Phil Bonino, Ben Perlick, Kyler Kuhn. Can't say it enough. They are really playing physical tonight.
Yeah, add Rotterman in there and Vinny Ross for their lead blocks.
Thank you. Good pickup, Dave. That's right. So with a 7-point lead, 9:39 to go in the third quarter, Abella kicks off north to south.
Angling it.
Trying a little something different here.
Got
Braden Marshall. Braden Marshall. Nice coverage. Braden Marshall, senior defensive end, brings down the Hound return man inside the 15.
Always a sure tackler. You know, and always
gets down quick too.
Always near the ball.
Yeah, and I mean, a kid his size being the first one down the field, that's tremendous.
Tells you he's playing with heart too.
Yep. So the Hounds will start this possession with the worst field position they've had to start a offensive possession thus far tonight.
And recognizing first down, but they need a first down. They need to get a series. They need to have a drive.
Yep. Wing T formation
they went
here.
To old school.
They did go old school, and
nothing.
Looks like Jackson Rotterman was able to submarine the Hound running back and limit him to just a 1-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 9.
You know, remember the days when Coach Simone got the job and there was these talks about he's a youth football coach. Well, you know what?
Right.
All the guys on the field right now on a wing tee are remembering their youth football.
Yeah, that's
like,
right.
How do you defend
We've seen this before.
Yeah, I know how to defend this. I just got to do my job.
Another carry on the sweep there. Was that it was Colton Amy with the carry. Picks up maybe a yard, Dave, 3rd and 8.
Yeah, I think the one thing, if I were Maryville, with the way St. Pius' defense is really locking down, I'd spread it out like they just did and take away the middle.
Yeah.
Take away the middle defender so they can try to open up the middle.
Rotterman bails out. Quinlan. Ball is down. Incomplete. So Quinlan connected with Davis for just a split second there. Delton wasn't able to hang on. Ball falls incomplete. 4th and 8. Here comes the Spoof Hound punt team.
Yeah, normally sure-handed there. Defender probably got his hand in there.
Yeah, it was a bang-bang play.
Don't you feel like Grant Red and his connections to Maryville?
Right.
He's just set up to have a big play.
Yeah, he wants this ball so badly. So we'll see if Sadler Viau can spiral one right into the senior returner's hands. And he slips.
Badly, and he's hurt almost. He might be hurt.
Get out of there,
Man.
Turner. Okay, so
wow.
Grant doesn't get a chance at this one. It's kind of a low punt. Nice coverage by the Spoof Hound gunner.
I'd be interested if we were down on the field. Just the turf texture,
yeah, what's going on? Yeah,
texture.
right.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe we need to start doing that, Dave.
All right, we'll walk the field.
Just start walking the field like a pilot checking his plane before.
I mean, you know how other teams walk the other team's midfield and they step
right.
on their.
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
No, we'll just say we're the broadcasters.
Yeah, we mean no harm. We come in peace.
We're hoping not to hurt ourselves out here.
We're just a couple of old, out of shape guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cascone lowers a shoulder, gets a nice assist from the offensive line as they open up a nice hole for the junior running back to charge forward for a 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 7.
You feel like you just feel the big play coming on one side or the other.
Right. Rotterman in motion. Counterplay the other way. Oh, mercy. Rotterman with a huge trap block. Opens a huge hole. First down Warriors as we go from the 46 to the 36-yard line. 10-yard pickup, SPX.
It's like the tables have been turned and St. Pius said, hey, Maryville, we're going to run the ball the way you used to run the ball.
Right, yeah, that's what it feels like. And here it goes again, counterplay. Cascone
put
down
his shoulder
to
down and got 4 extra yards.
Yeah, 31-yard line there.
And always telling about how hard the running back is going is how slow the tackler gets up.
Yeah, right.
And they are catching their breath.
Yep. So by my count here, Dave, Cascone's next yard will be his 200th of the evening.
Already came in with over 1,000 yards, right?
That's right.
I mean, it's probably been a while since we've had guys with that type of yardage.
Yep.
In a game.
Yeah,
Single
in
game.
a game.
Single game.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, who the last would be.
I think you might be right, going back to maybe one of the Cashmores.
Yeah, could be.
Another big play for, honestly, I think it's a much bigger play for Maryville.
Yeah.
They got to get stopped.
Yes.
And St. Pius is looking to maintain the football.
It's time for that boot. Let's go bootleg here.
Yeah.
3rd and 5, 6:20 to go in the third quarter.
Maybe a misdirection flip. Or just straight up.
Nope, we're going to call Larry's number.
They may have stopped him on that one.
Nice fill there by Boston Hagman.
Yeah, he came
linebacker,
downhill.
Yep. So that's just a 2-yard pickup.
Oh, you're going for it here.
Yeah.
You've been averaging 4 to 6 yards a carry.
Right. Okay, let's go boot here, though. Let's go boot.
I love it.
4th and 2, 5:50 to go. Mark Knibe and Al Landis checking in from Greenhead Farms. Go SPX.
You can absolutely throw on our sideline there.
Yeah.
There's your.
Nope. Oh, Larry got it. Larry got it.
Tough spot on the far side.
No, I think we're good. Coach Palm likes it over there. I trust Benny. Yeah. Yep. First down. Warriors needed 2, and we got 2 yards
2 in a football?
and an inch.
2 in a football?
2. Love it.
It's good to be 6'1" and fall forward on a big hit. Larry is churning his legs and making it very difficult for him to be tackled at the line of scrimmage.
5:20 to go. Charles Ross, his 3rd carry. Could be a big play coming here, Dave.
I like the idea.
Down to the 21-yard line.
Brought down by Sadler View. 2nd and 5.
Did we bring oxygen?
Yeah, I am holding my breath.
Is it for you?
Could
or
you
for,
hear that?
For
Yeah.
Larry.
4:45 to go. Bailey Ross in the backfield.
There's your
Pitch
Toss. There's your toss.
to Ross.
Got the corner.
He does have the corner. Lowers a shoulder for the first down.
Here comes the boom, as they say.
Needed 5 yards. Charles got 6.
Ball is spotted at the 21-yard line.
I love the discipline of Coach Half. This works. Stick with it.
Right. Ross up the
Got
middle.
it, got
Come on,
it.
finish. Touchdown, SPX. Charles Ross from 15 yards out.
And the entire Maryville team was on the ground when he
Yeah.
was in the end zone. That's how hard he was to tackle
Yep.
there.
Nice, nice, nice.
I'd say there's a confirmation that Maryville realizes we have to pass the ball, that is, and that we better stop the run or
Right.
this game's over.
Yep.
We can't stop the run. We can't win this game.
So stretching out the lead here with 4:29 to go in the third quarter. SPX up 26-13. Big extra point here, Mr. Mosh.
Indeed. And we got at least somebody looking at it.
He's kind of by the crossbar there.
He's not watching the ball.
Yeah, he's going to
watching
turn his
for-
head. Oh, boy, that got
tough.
tipped. That got tipped. Flag on the play.
Roughing the kicker.
So I never saw a signal if that was good or
I
not.
think it was wide, but I think they're
I
going to
think
call
it was
roughing.
wide.
They're going to call roughing. I don't know. Why are they going off? Maybe not.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So
Or
we're
maybe
gonna,
they're saying it's good. Because we're going off no matter what.
right.
If it was roughing and it missed, we wouldn't.
So then that would be on the kickoff. Okay, so yeah, we're going to take the field goal. Personal foul, roughing the kicker is declined. We're going to take the point.
Okay, so it made it.
27-13, SPX. Love it. Hey, so Dave, you mentioned Mr. Rotterman doing a fine job.
Yes.
And I would love to tell you about what Mr. Rotterman was awarded this week. That's right. He got the Hustle Russell Award. Congratulations to junior fullback Jackson Rotterman, a.k.a. Rot, for being awarded this week's Hustle Russell. Jackson was a unanimous vote getter from the coaches for the award this week. It was not just the 63-yard touchdown reception or the punt block for safety that earned him the award, but it's really been the fact that the playoff switch has flipped for Rott, and his mentality has elevated the whole team's game. The confidence and edge he plays with is infectious for his teammates, and he continues to build on it each week and continue to get better. He's the first one down to celebrate a teammate's touchdown. He's a lead blocker for the running backs. He plays all the special teams, and he has a lot of fun while he does it. Congratulations again to Jackson Rotterman, this week's Hustle Russell Award winner.
And playing well tonight, too, as usual.
Yep. We need it. We need everybody tonight. All right.
So, let's think about this for a second.
Short kick fielded at the 18 by Garner.
24 unanswered points, right? 13-3?
Was it 13-3? It was 13-3. You're right.
I mean, that is absolute momentum. I mean, that's
Yeah.
not, hey, good drive.
Right.
We've taken over the game.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if Maryville needs to find it. I obviously don't want them to, but they need to find an answer this drive, or this game's going to get carried away.
It's going
from
to
them.
start slipping. Right.
Yep.
Right. It's still early though. So we're still in the third quarter here though.
I mean, we're moving the football every drive.
So new formation. We got bunch trips. The bottom of your screen. Quinlan looking to throw. He's got time. He's got Davis over the middle. Hang on, Lulu. So first down, Delton Davis.
That's what they're looking for.
Right.
I mean, Delton Davis is fortunate that he didn't get really cracked right there.
Yeah.
And really, I think Toledo did a good job of playing the game the way it's supposed to be played there.
Yeah, make the tackle.
Yeah. And don't go for the pick.
Right.
Because then
We don't need it.
The
Yep.
middle's wide open
We don't need
after
it.
that. Look at the swing pass. Well,
Gable Gross able to bring down Hound receiver after a 9-yard pickup. That is Tucker Turner with the catch from Derek Quinlan.
I would suspect that the OC or the head coach from Maryville has challenged his offensive line.
Yeah, it looks like it.
You have to give us some opportunity here because we can move the ball with some time.
2nd and 1. Bunch trips again. Bottom of the screen.
Yep.
Screen to
A
Davis.
lot of space.
Settle in, Charles. Okay, Charles trips up Davis enough for Grant Red to finish the job, but the Hounds do move the sticks. as they take the ball a little deeper into Warrior territory here, just across the 35. Ball spotted at the 34.
I mean, it's probably been a quarter plus until we've seen a drive by Maryville.
Yeah, right. Stringing together some good plays.
Oh, pressure.
Pressure by Manis.
Ooh,
Davis hangs on.
What a catch.
Courageous catch at that.
Yeah,
Davis brought down by White, Mully, and Toledo.
this drive is they basically said our leaders need to lead.
Yeah,
Oh,
time to go. Bunch of seniors out there
Oh.
too. Quinlan
Got him.
lofts it, far side, incomplete to Garner.
Yeah, good coverage. Real good coverage.
Yeah,
Little much.
Turner White on the coverage. Grant Red showing some nice sportsmanship there, helping Wyatt Garner up off the turf.
So I know
Nobody's picked up the ball in the end zone back there. That's going to
about
drive my
slow.
OCD crazy.
Yeah.
Look at my man, Coach Palm knows it. He's going to go.
Everyone's got to have a role, Coach Palm.
It's associate head coach,
Yeah.
Benny Palmentary,
You make sure the game continues.
class of 83. Well, he doesn't want anybody to turn an ankle.
Kind of looks like he's doing a little karaoke move.
He
as
should
getting back.
make sure he doesn't turn an ankle.
That's
Flag
right.
on the play. Going to whistle this play down, which should mean false start, and indeed it does.
Maybe he'll tell Coach Palm to go get that ball.
You know, Coach Palm backed out of the coaches versus freshman football player dodgeball game today at the pep rally. I was very disappointed.
No, I think he's a smart man.
Well-
you got to know where you belong.
Yeah, but see, he started stretching for it and prepping for it like on Wednesday. And then he backs out.
Well,
10 minutes before, he's like, nope, not going to make it, fellas.
Brett, it might take some guys more than 3 days to stretch out.
And then he figured it out.
Yeah,
10 minutes before the game.
I think I'll let someone take my spot.
Coaches and teachers did win, by the way, for those scoring at home. 3rd and 8. Quinlan has time. Ho! Cannot connect. Pass intended for Amy. Falls incomplete. 4th and long. Yeah, that was fun. I can't tell you the last time I played dodgeball.
Well, I heard a great thing today. I heard the pep rally today was a great success and a lot of fun.
We had a good time. The
know?
weapons of mass percussion were in full effect, filling Schneider Gymnasium with some nice beats.
I was glad to hear there was a mix-up and add a lot of spirit for an early day, early
Dismissal, yeah.
dismissal. Get some practice in and be able to come up here and
That's right.
support the guys and coaches. And
Big 4th down here, 2:32 to go in the 3rd quarter. Timeout, Maryville.
Timeout on the field called by the Spoof Hounds.
So they use their first timeout of the half. Warriors have yet to use any because, of course, with the lead, we don't want to stop the clock. All right, let's see. What else should we do here, Dave? I know. Speaking about the campus at Pius, as part of the beautification at the stadium, a welcome plaza is going to be created underneath the crucifix in the southeast corner of the stadium, comprised of personalized paver bricks. What a great way to place your name, teacher's name, friend, parent, or just about anything you want that will fit on a paver as a lasting legacy. 4 different sizes of pavers are available, as you can see on your screen there, ranging from $500 to $1,000. Just go to SPX-KC.org for all the details, and we hope that you will be a part of St. Pius X High School history as we pave the way for the next generation of Warriors. The Warrior defense needs to pave a path to Quinlan here and put him on the turf.
surely one of the plays of the game here, pre-snap.
Oh, Marshall, nope.
He slipped, too.
Quinlan gets away.
He can't-
Rotterman
Yeah.
gobbles him up. 4th down stop. Jackson Rotterman brings down Quinlan. Get off the field, boys. Get off the field. Celebrate on the sideline there. So that will be a turnover on downs with 2:25 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Great play by Rotterman. There's been too many
Timely,
plays.
yeah.
There's been too many plays where the shoe grip footing has impacted this game.
Right.
It's actually unfortunate.
Yeah.
Both sides of the team, both sides of the ball have had issues.
The grass doesn't play favorites, right? Everybody's
No.
slipping, yeah. So 1st and 10 for SPX from our own 31-yard line. Ball goes to Larry Cascone. Smartly keeps 2 hands on the ball, lowers his shoulder, down just across the 35-yard line.
You know, it could be that this is the if Coach Webb's saying, how do we get a new turf field or something? He might be able he might have the evidence.
Right, yeah. I agree.
Well, this Hound Pound is definitely concerned right now.
Yep. 1:55 to go in the third quarter, so the Warriors are going to try to milk this play clock down. 10 seconds to go on the play clock. Ball goes to Charles Ross. Takes it between the tackles, and he squirts his way.
Keep fighting, Charles.
To the line to gain goes the junior running back. Yep, move the sticks is the signal on the far side. Nice job, Charles.
Something you just said, Brett, that pretty exciting. Larry Cascone, Jr. Charles Ross,
Jr.
Hudson Bailey, sophomore.
Right.
Tommy Hutzler,
Jr.
Jackson Rotterman,
Jr.
I mean, it's
the
line. I mean, it's
the line.
this is not
two seniors on the offensive
this
line.
Is a continuation of a strong program.
Yep. Ball at the 41-yard line. 1:08 to go in the third quarter. Rotterman flips the formation. Doggone it, and somebody flinched up front. False start. It's going to back up the Warriors 5 yards. First and 15. All right, settle in here, boys. Let's go.
Yep. This is a rhythm and steady wins the race now.
Handoff goes to Charles Ross.
Great
Does a
block.
nice job picking his way into the Warriors secondary. Look at all the Warriors pushing. Across the line to gain goes Charles Ross.
Let's go back to what you said earlier. That is the epitome of imposing your will.
Right.
I mean, Charles driving his legs, the line pushing, and nobody stopping on the play.
So into Spoof Hound territory go the Warriors. Ball spotted at the 48-yard line of Maryville with 39 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Tommy Hutzler's like, how about a surprise attack throw?
It's coming. Gosh, I just know it's coming.
Yeah. Well,
Has to be. You want me to run up and tell half?
He knows.
Oh, here it comes.
I saw it coming.
No, it's well covered, though. Well covered. Bailey, Hud's got to get rid of it. You're going to get decked.
Yeah, get rid of the ball.
Ball falls incomplete. So 2nd and 10. Yeah, man, nice job by the Spoof Hound secondary there, looking for Hutzler on a post.
Not to fall asleep.
Nope, and it was covered up.
Not to fall asleep. That's good.
2nd and 10, 29 seconds to go in the third quarter. SPX up 14.
We didn't even say we got freshmen on the line. I mean.
True, that's right. Kyler Kuhn,
who,
starting right tackle. He started from day one, just a freshman. The other tackle, pretty young himself. Tanner Birch over on the left side.
Seen these guys play for a long time. They are true football players.
Right. Counterplay, give goes to Charles Ross. He picks up 6.
Big third down here.
We're going to let this run down to the fourth quarter here. And, you know, it's been interesting, Dave. You know, we've seen this Pius Maryville game really turn into a true rivalry game, right? I mean, over the years, we always called it a measuring stick game, right? Because it really wasn't a rivalry.
We weren't beating them.
Yeah, you just wanted to stay in it. You wanted to see where you stack up. And it's really kind of interesting and been fun to watch this really turn into a rivalry, you know. Conference bragging rights always on the line each year, now in the same district this year, so district championship on the line. It's tremendous.
Yeah, no, it's Maryville wins the conference.
Right.
Because of the win against St. Pius.
Right.
And I know you want to win the conference, but you want this game because you want to keep growing.
You want to keep playing.
You want to keep playing. You want that next Friday, next Saturday.
So even though this rivalry can get pretty intense and competitive and heated, you know, kind of like these guys you see on the screen here. That's right. That's Robbie Sharp on the left. squaring up, duking it out with his teammate, former Spoof Hound Blake Castile. Even though they can duke it out sometimes, at the end, as
They're
you can see
buddies.
here, they're buddies.
Well,
That's right.
and
How cute. Look at those little
Look at these guys.
2 little ravens there.
I'll add to it. the Quinlan family, and I believe his mom and Grant Red's mom were college roommates.
Nice.
And
Didn't realize
they're
that.
Still close.
Love it.
Yep.
Love it. So see, Spoof Hounds and Warriors can get along, folks, and have some tremendous football games in the process. Bailey gives to
Oh, stacked them up there.
gives to Ross. I almost said Bailey gives to Cascone. My mouth's just so used to it. Gives to Ross, but yeah, you're right, Dave. Charles got stacked up there for no gain on the play.
All right, so this 4th down here, obviously, Maryville needs to stop, but more importantly, they need the ball.
Yeah.
So
4th and 5, 11:30 to go in the ball game.
Hudson ought to sit tight. There you go.
Okay, 10 seconds on the play clock. Double checking from Coach Newland and Coach Rayburn. And we're going to run it down and
It's like take a time
we're going to take
Penalty.
the 5-yard
Yep,
penalty
you're right.
and
Might punt
bring
from
in the
there.
punt team.
Smart.
So that'll give junior punter Lawan Toledo a little more room to operate with.
There was that urge to go for it there.
Yeah.
But you're playing the odds there. You're playing.
You're playing the scoreboard.
Yeah.
You're playing the clock. You're up 14, 11-14 to go in the game.
No reason to give them the ball at the 40 if they stop you. When you can punt the ball, and interestingly, when you're up 2 touchdowns, you're going to punt the ball here, but you have options.
Right. So Lawan Toledo in to punt for the Warriors.
You just want a clean snap, clean catch, clean kick.
Let's keep this away from Delton Davis.
Yeah, and that's also good advice. Good kick.
Nice hang time. Gonzalez and Landreth bracket and bottle in Davis, forcing a fair catch there. That was a nice team punt there. Everybody did their job, and Lawan got some tremendous hang time there, allowed time for Gonzalez and Landreth to get right in the face of Delton Davis.
When Coach Simone called for the punt there, that's what he wanted.
I
mean, he
scripted.
Yeah. Hey, if I could set it there, I will.
Right.
This is why we called for the punt. Otherwise, let's go for it.
Yep. So the nose of the ball is on the Maryville 15-yard line with 11:07 to go in the ball game here. Got a D up, boys. Let's go. 2-by-2 formation here for the Hounds. Quinlan and Turner in the backfield.
Yeah, and Maryville has to open it up with the score and the time.
Right.
Somebody jumped.
Somebody flinched. False start, Maryville. So it was a little decoy clap there by Quinlan, which threw off the rhythm of the cadence there for the Spoof Hounds, and somebody jumped. Back them up to the 10. Quinlan looking to throw. Got a little time. He's got Davis over the middle. Hang on, Lawan. Toledo brings down Davis after a 17-yard pickup. That'll move the sticks with 11 minutes to go in the game.
Yeah, they're playing the middle here. I mean, remember their first touchdown was the long ball to the sideline.
Right.
But otherwise, the other ball was a scramble play.
Yep.
I mean, they have not gone sideline. They've been going middle on the pass. Good
Give
wrap up.
goes inside to Turner. He's brought down after a 2-yard gain by Moley. Jamel Holman. Braden Marshall had a little hand in that as well.
You're talking about 3 high-end defenders right there.
Yep. 2nd and 7. 10:30 to go in the ball game.
This is the show me state. It's time to show me, right?
Yep.
This is it.
Put up or shut up time. Quinlan scans the field,
Stepped up,
escapes out of the pocket. Ho! Moley, Manis, and Gross combined to bring down the senior quarterback, but he is down at the line to gain. Yep, move the sticks. Another first down for the Spoof Hounds.
Again, it looked to me great recovery by our defense on the scramble, but it looked to me like Quinlan tried to plant his foot and he couldn't.
Right.
And so he kind of softly turned up the field.
Yeah, another turf issue here rears its head. 3-by-1 formation for the Hounds. Clock's ticking. We're under 10 minutes to go in this game.
Trouble.
Gable Gross, finish. Come on. Attaboy, Gable.
Looked like
Another
a wrestling
wrestler,
takedown.
another wrestler with a takedown of Derek Quinlan. This is a big sack. Drives the Hounds all the way back to their own 32-yard line. Makes it 2nd and 17. My goodness. So 9:25 to go in the game here, Dave. So Maryville's kind of had a fitful drive here, some starts and stops. Going forward, going backwards.
I think that's been dictated by St. Pius.
Right. Oh, mercy.
Boy.
Almost bat that pass down. Jacob Manis is going to get a little help
That was
from
almost,
Charles Ross and bring down Boston Hageman.
10-yard pickup on the play. Brings up a 3rd down and
Yeah, that was almost a pick
Yeah,
six.
pick or
Woo.
a tip or, yeah.
Just, I mean, that was quick reaction. Someone's like, get my arm out there.
So even though Maryville's moving the ball here a little bit, Dave, the clock is really the story here. 8:40 to go. Time is slipping away from the hometown team as Quinlan looks to throw. Cannot connect.
Adam, too.
Little out of the range of Don Allen. Pass falls incomplete. It's 4th down, Dave.
It's a go for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, your OCD's being taken care of right now. They're getting the football.
Get that ball picked up, Grant. Let's go. There we go. What a helpful kid. Grant Red. All right, here we go. Hound Pound getting to their feet. They're trying to push their boys forward here.
Showing blitz and coming
Luan
at 'em.
Toledo. Here comes
Coming
Toledo,
at 'em.
untouched.
Oh, whoa.
Nice job, Quinlan.
Look, he
Connects
couldn't cut.
with Davis. Now there is a flag late here. I'm thinking Quinlan maybe went down to the turf late.
Late hit.
So that would add 15.
Yeah.
If that's, well, it should be a personal foul, I guess. Yeah, personal foul. So tack on 15. Quinlan to Davis already got the ball into Warrior territory, and this flag will drive it deeper, folks.
You know, and that wasn't a hot route. That pressure was so quick. There was no time for a hot
Right.
route. That was just a heck of a route.
Yeah.
And again, I mean, great football play on Maryville's part. Great pressure by St. Pius. The receiver cut and slipped.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Yeah. Clock starts. Davis in motion. Jet sweep to Davis. Oh, don't over pursue. Hey, Braden Marshall fills from the backside and brings down the senior receiver, limiting him to just 1 yard. Time is slipping.
Yeah.
number 87,
Braden Marshall, nice job on the backside pursuit. He covers kicks. He brings down jet sweeps from behind. What's that tell you? He's got wheels.
He's got wheels. He's got vision.
2-by-2. Empty formation. 5 receivers in the route. Turner White all over Wyatt Garner. Pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, it looked like Wyatt Garner had inside leverage there, but the ball was thrown a little bit on the outside.
Right. Yeah, looked like Turner did a nice job swiping at the arm of Garner as well.
Yeah, but it's a smart play call. 1, they're trying to get points. 2, it stops the clock.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, what Maryville's worried about is if they score, how do they keep the ball from not going and going and going down the field?
Yep.
Oh,
Moley drills Quinlan, but he gets the pass away to Davis. Toledo
Quinlan's hurt.
brings down Davis by a jersey with a little help from Grant Red, and Carl Moley really popped Derek Quinlan. And you're right, Dave. Quinlan is
Banged up
and fighting like the competitor that he is to rally the Hounds here on this 4th down.
Great job by Carl Moley at the right time.
Yeah, not late, clean hit,
Yep.
hard hit. 4th and 6 here, 7:15 to go. Quinlan on the out to Davis. Nice open field tackle. Finish, Turner, finish.
The
They
spot-
whistled him down.
Yeah, the spot
Spot is short.
far side.
Turnover on downs.
Wow.
Ball's going to the SPX.
Wow, because he was right on the mark, wasn't
Yeah. So Quinlan to Davis, that was again the recipe, but Turner White, nice job.
Yeah, Quinlan's
Gets a
hurting.
shoulder and 2 arms around Davis.
he? Quinlan's holding like, unfortunately, he's got a rib issue or
Rib or a shoulder,
shoulder.
something, yeah, something really bothering the senior quarterback there.
I'm surprised they didn't get a measurement there.
It was close. I thought they were going to measure, but, you know,
Still close.
Coach Webb really not.
No,
Well, they already flipped the chains.
Yeah, true, but he didn't question it.
Yeah, so he's got a better angle than we do. So with 7:11 to go in the ball game, Warrior offense takes the field at their own 23. Bailey hands off to Charles Ross, and Charles pierces that Hound defense across the 30-yard line. Down to the 31. That's an 8-yard pickup for the junior running back.
Still driving and staying with their game plan.
No reason not to.
Managing the clock well right now.
Yeah, running the play clock down here under 10 seconds. 6:30 to go in the ball game. Let's move the sticks, boys. Bailey gives to Ross. Stacked up at the line of scrimmage there. The Hound defense answering the bell, bringing up 3rd down. No gain on the play there. It's 3rd and 2.
And Maryville's sitting on 2 timeouts and obviously considering when to use them.
Right. Yeah, getting to be that time.
You know, you might consider here if they get a stop on 3rd down what they do.
Right. So we need to slow down here just a little bit. Boys,
absolutely.
15 seconds to go on the play clock.
Yeah, this ball needs – and they're doing the right thing. Looking at the sideline.
Yeah, Coach Newland, Coach Rayburn slowing them down here. 5:50 to go in the game. 5 seconds on the play clock. Nice job, boys. Snapped right at the right time. Charles Ross gets the edge, lowers a shoulder, drives his way to the 40-yard line. Most importantly, though, move the sticks, SPX.
Yeah, we don't need to find – we got all the points we need. We want to keep the clock rolling.
Good point.
You know?
You're right, Dave. The clock is the story of the game here. 5:30 to go in the ball game. Warriors have a firm grasp on this game, it feels like.
They do. Keep doing what you're doing. I would say, 2 storylines. Obviously, the running game has been exceptional. And the St. Pius defense has responded to 13 points early and has shut down Maryville.
Right. Give goes to Ross. Tries the right side. Check that, the left side of the Maryville defense. And he finds his way to a 1-yard pickup.
No one knows all the multitasking you're doing up here. You know, texting, advertising, announcing, remembering your left from your right.
Right.
You know?
Well, I was going to say the right side of the Warrior line, but yeah, it's not, yeah.
There's a lot going on up here. I mean, I'm just watching. Well, I would say St. Pius did something that happens in a lot of good games when the running game is on full display. Takes the home field away.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Charles Ross slips his way out of what I thought was going to be maybe a 1-yard pickup, and he slips his way out of the grasp of the Hounds tacklers, picks up about 6 yards. It's 3rd and 2.
Yeah, Charles is accumulating his fair share of carries now.
I've got him at 14 carries and 78 yards on the night, and you know what, Dave? He is just one missed tackle away from busting this open.
And we'd have to break out the stats from the games prior, but I believe this is the most carries he's had.
Yes, by far, yes.
Yeah. And he's doing a heck of a job with them.
3:45 to go in the game. 3rd and 2 for the Warriors. Charles Ross gets across.
There you go, way through.
I thought the ball did come out, but no, I think that was Charles. It was just in Charles's hands.
He's so fast.
He's so fast it looked like it was out of his hands, but he's into Hound territory. Move the sticks, SPX.
Haven't seen it before, but some of the Maryville crowd is packing their gear.
They are packing up, Dave. Kind of surprised to see it here. 3:30 to go in the ball game.
They don't have a senior relative out there.
That could be it.
Yeah.
Ball at the Maryville 48.
I don't think they're going to start your car.
No. Be nice,
though. Really nice hospitality. Warming up.
Tight formation here for the Warriors. Bailey hands to Cascone. Larry breaks some tackles and a couple more as he plunges his way across the 30-yard line down to the 27.
Somebody's hurt.
That is a 21-yard pickup for Cascone. I've got him at 230 yards on the night on 37 carries.
Just running like a battery ram with speed, shiftiness.
Yeah, he's made some people
Power.
miss. Yeah.
Power and just grit. I
Yep.
mean, every running back wants the ball, but they don't necessarily know what it feels like to run it 30 times.
So that was Don Allen
Yeah,
again,
he's having a
shooken
tough
up
night.
again. Yeah, that's twice he's been really shooken up tonight. But the senior running back and defensive back works his way to the sideline here.
Well, he left
Tough
it all
kid.
on the field.
We've seen it over the years with
He's
Don
a player.
for sure. So
Yep.
timeout Maryville. That's their second. One remaining for Coach Webb and the Spoof Hounds with 3:04 to go in the ball game here. So we've got a minute here, and Warrior Pride Booster Club would definitely like to thank all of their business partners. Thank you to Edward Jones Advisors, Ryan Springer and Jimmy Mancuso. Cumpy's Sports and Apparel. Reese Nichols Real Estate Agent Florence Shira Simpson. McCrae Lumber and Millwork. OSI Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Welch and Webb Attorneys at Law. Roma Bakery and the Corrado and Filardo families. Express Employment Professionals. Platt Rental Supply. And also thank you to the Crack in Parkville.
Well, I don't look ahead, but at 3 minutes, 2 touchdown lead.
You can do it, Dave.
Well,
what do we got?
We'll at least tell you who. Odessa and California are 31-21
Right?
with about half of the fourth quarter left.
The Bulldogs and the Pintos. Bulldogs up top. So if that score holds and this score holds, we would be hosting Odessa next Friday night. Bailey gives to Cascone.
Get there.
Larry into the Spoof Hounds secondary, across the 15 down to the 13-yard line.
Capitalizing on about 250 yards of rushing yards.
He is getting
Unreal.
close.
Unreal. Brett, do you remember when our boys played Odessa?
I do. Their
It was-
last time was their sophomore year. That
It was rather brutal.
That was not a fun night.
This squad is a little more prepared for that opportunity.
I think so. I think that'll be
was
fun.
Painful.
Yep. Coach Ansel checking in, saying it's been a long time since I've seen a Pius game that has been played this physical. I agree, Coach. Love to see it here. 1st and 10 for SPX. Bailey gives to Cascone. He's submarine down low.
Lunging as far as he can.
Yeah, we got some late stuff here. Flags coming in. That'll stop the clock with 2:21 to go in the game.
They asked where they're going to dinner. Where are you going for dinner? Little chippier, knowing that the outcome is very close.
Right.
They really might have said, hey, what is for dinner? You never know. Wave it off.
So dead ball, personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Against everybody.
Well, yeah.
He didn't point.
He kind of did a
Thumbs up?
like thumbs like you're out of here. Like
Oh, I hope not.
yeah, I don't.
God, I hope not. That's not necessary. The silence is deafening.
Right. Yeah, sorry. I kind of forgot I was
It's not your
play-by-play
fault.
guy for a second
No,
there.
no,
and
it's not your fault.
I don't know what to say. So, yeah,
We're
we got
about to find out. There it
unsportsmanlike.
is.
Okay, so against Maryville. So that'd be half the distance to the goal. Ball's at the 11, so it'll go to about the 6 here.
Well, one thing we do know. They were not asking where you're going to dinner.
So that looks like 2nd and 3 from the 6 here.
Pius student section pretty fired up at the moment.
Sure. Clock restarts. 2:10 to go in the ball game. Hud's going to run the play clock down. 10, 9, 8. Snap. Gives to Cascone.
Get
On the
outside.
counter play. Nice
Got
stiff
there.
arm, Larry. Ho! Lunges his way to pay dirt. Touchdown. SPX. Larry Cascone from 6 yards out. His 3rd TD of the night on his 40th carry, Dave.
Wow. I mean, so we played this game a few weeks back, 6 weeks back, what have you, and it was an instant classic.
Right?
I'm gonna say it. This is one of the best performances we've seen, both in a game plan and execution, and the running game is just unbelievable now.
Yeah, answered the bell, that's for sure. Running game, Larry Cascone, Charles Ross, Jackson Rotterman, Vinny Ross, and the big boys up front, Tanner Birch, Ty Ward, Joe Filbonino, Ben Perlick, and Kyler Kuhn, as Julian Abella puts the exclamation point on this one, tacks on another PAT, making it 34-13 with 1:58 to go in the ball game.
There's going to be a few people in at Larry Cascone Field next week.
That's right. I think so, with Odessa only being about 45-minute drive away from the field.
And a football town.
That's right. That's for sure. The Bulldogs will travel. That's for sure. So be sure to check out the action on Larry Cascone Memorial Field at Monsignor Wogan Stadium in the Northland next Friday night.
This is when people are scanning the scores tonight. This one's going to capture their attention.
Right.
I mean, and they won't know the game unless they watched, but you are looking at a 31-point response.
Yeah, down 13-3.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
In the first quarter, right. And, man, has the game changed, my man.
Couldn't say enough about the game planning.
Right.
Coaches saw something, you saw something, and it worked.
Yeah, and the boys executed. That's for sure. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you can X and O all you want, but yeah, the boys have to put the pads on and go bring it to life. Little pooch here. Nice catch.
Yeah.
On the far sideline there.
Yeah, this is going to be really, an end of, an era for the Maryville senior class.
Right.
Very solid group of guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Garner, Quinlan, Davis, Allen, Turner, and Hageman. Yeah.
Heard they're a rival, but I got to say I've heard a lot of great things about those boys and and their buddies. You know? And so, fight to the end, but today was St. Pius's night.
For sure, Mr. Mosh.
And I don't think we knew we'd have that feeling early on.
No.
I mean, we were wondering what's next. What's our response going to be?
Yes, sir. Quinlan looking to throw. Nice coverage.
Yeah.
He's going to tuck. Stumbles a little bit. Still inbounds. Late flags there. So far away, I really can't tell what was going on over there.
Yeah.
But that's going to stop the clock with 1:47 to go.
You want to talk about coaching discipline? 13-3, and the response was run the football.
Right, yeah.
I mean, that's impressive.
Yep. Yeah, committed to it, and it worked. Yeah, no panic.
Impressive.
Yeah, no
Very
panic.
impressive.
You're right, Dave. So late hit here on the Warriors. SPX receiver coach Tommy Cascone checking in.
Wearing his gloves like he wants to catch a ball.
He's always cold, Dave.
I know it. He and his sister.
Quinlan connects to Garner. Garner going to get loose here, but Lawan, check that. Jackson Rotterman cleans up the mess there. Brings down Garner inside Warrior territory across the 30.
So you're Odessa or California. You don't know who to prepare for, the running team or the passing team.
Yeah, kind of interesting. What a different side of the Warrior offense here the boys showed tonight.
Oh.
Quinlan has time. He's got Garner. Wyatt can't bring this in, and boy, he'd love to have that one back.
Late hit.
Flag on the play.
I don't know if that just looked like they were trying to finish. He got the ball off.
So that personal foul was called against Maryville.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I was watching the ball, Dave. I didn't see. Yeah,
I just think those are frustration flags
Yep.
now.
1:27 to go in the ball game.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
So
I'm guessing the basketball coach is going to give Quinlan and the rest of the guys some time.
right,
Because they're showing their grit to end this.
sure,
Stay on the field, and I can't say enough about. How about St. Pius' secondary?
yeah,
Took the passing game away.
right, yeah,
In part with the defensive line, obviously.
sure.
There's a flip.
Tremendous coverage. Oh, Jacob
was
Manis
risky.
does a nice job bringing down Turner. Oh, shoot.
Banged up there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we need to stay healthy.
Yeah.
Brings up a 3rd and 7. 3rd and 17.
3rd and 17, minute to go in the ball game. The Hounds fighting to the end. Quinlan flushed from the pocket.
Pick
Charles Ross picks off Quinlan.
for 6.
He's got Rotterman,
For 6.
and he's going to take it to the house. I thought Abella's PAT was the exclamation mark. I think that's the exclamation mark right there, Dave.
That just.
Pick 6, Charles Ross. About a 70-yard pick 6 at that.
He turned the switch to on, and I'm telling you, very few people are going to catch him. Plus, he made a nice move.
Yeah. So Abella on for the PAT attempt with 40 seconds to go in the ball game. Warriors up by 27.
A ball dropped in the end zone on a touchdown pass led to another play that led to a pick 6.
14-point swing there.
Yes.
Manis snap. Bailey hold. Abella kick. Is good. 41-13, SPX, 40 seconds to go. Wow.
As
Mercy,
lopsided as
Dave.
it can get after their 13-3 start.
Right.
I mean, literally lopsided.
Incredible. Hey, this is some good news, of course, the game here, but there's also some very happy news to report of late in the SPX Warrior family. Take a look at that little cutie.
Ah.
Kennedy Grace Vudich, born on November 2nd, welcomed with love by coach and teacher Bobby Vudich and his lovely wife, Hannah. Hello, world. Look at that. Welcome to the newest Warrior, Kennedy Grace Vudich. Love it. Beautiful. Congrats, guys.
Congrats. I know Coach Vudich is sitting there saying, he's watching the game.
Of course.
And he's probably holding his daughter and probably, kind of shaking and baking with Charles on that pick 6.
Right.
Brett, it's cold. There's a victory formation coming.
Yep.
It is chili time, my friend.
So it looks like there was an unsportsmanlike
That was
at the end there. And Julian will tee this ball up inside Spoofhound territory.
Abella will tee it up for St. Pius.
No doubt on the Maryville sideline, they expected a battle. They didn't expect this.
Right.
So did we, by the way.
And Abella
Why
tries to
not?
make a field goal,
Put it in the bus,
but
Julian.
he pulls it wide.
Kick through the end zone, be a touchback.
Uncle Jim McNerney checking in. Says the fat lady is singing at his house.
Yeah, well, I'm sure I saw his name on the St. Pius Hall of Fame wall.
Joe McNerney.
Joe McNerney.
Yeah,
Sorry, Jim.
his brother. Now Jim and Martha, Giuseppe Sardo winners though.
Also,
That's tremendous.
That's as good as
That's
being
a
in the
big
Hall of
deal.
Fame.
That's right.
That's right.
Ben Schmidt checking in. No, Ben. Bobby did not pay me for that ad about little Kennedy. You shut up, Ben. Quinlan gives to Turner inside. Finds a gap in the Warrior defense. He's brought down by Dylan Chisholm and Noah Gonzalez. A couple of state champion wrestlers there.
Who are happy to wait on the wrestling season.
A couple of my Scout Team D studs as well.
Nice.
A couple of goofballs too. I'll say that as well.
I'll take that.
They like
Make
to
it
have
fun.
They like to have a good time. They are funny.
Oh, breaking what? Oh, way to contain.
Yes, my man Matt Still bringing down Turner. Gets a little help from Nick Landreth. And 17 seconds to go in this ball game.
Going to air one out.
Yep,
Last
give it a
play of
shot.
his career.
Going to go to Davis.
Last play of
Quinlan
his
to
career.
Davis. Nice coverage by Matthew Still. He brings down Delton Davis, and that saves points. Nice job, Matt.
1 second left.
1 second to go. Clock will start, though, once they get the box set over there. So they're going to be.
They won't be able to get it off, probably.
Well, let's see if they get a little
hometowner?
love here, and they don't get it off. No. Time expires, folks. 41-13. That's our final here in Maryville. SPX Class 3 District 8 champs.
A statement win, to say the least.
For sure. All right, Dave. Well, it's time to pack it up. So, folks, like we mentioned a few minutes ago, quarterfinal game coming up at Monsignor Wogan Stadium next Friday. 7 p.m. kickoff. Your SPX Warriors will take on the Odessa Bulldogs for the chance to play on semifinal Saturday. Man, it's fun playing football in November, Dave.
When you're playing in November, that's the goal. That's what you want. Everyone dreams of it.
Love it. Love it.
I'll be there.
All right, folks. Yeah, I'll be there too. Should we do this again?
Thanks for the invite.
We'll plug in.
Thank you to the players and the coaches
for
giving
keeping
us
it
the
going.
chance. That's right.
You're right, Dave. You are right. So, yes, please come out to the game next Friday. But if you can't make it in person, be sure to check us out on the SPX Warrior Football Network. All right, that's it. You know what time it is, Dad. Time to turn out the lights. The party is over. Good night, Kate. We will see you guys next week.